Dear many in our online space, we're facing an epidemic. Specifically, if you're in the info product space, we have to talk because this is how exactly I'm avoiding a huge downfall in my life. And I know you want to build a very successful business. So do I. That's what I'm working on. I'm spending, you know, 13, 15 hours inside this four white walls and a window which I can luckily look outside and I see the ocean, which is beautiful. But other than that, like man to man, we have to have a very serious conversation right now. You see, there are seasons of no, which is something that's been hugely talked about recently, seasons of no. And I've been in this season for, I want to say 8 months. And I'm filming with my phone. If not, I will show you like how long, what my meditation streak is, what my prayer streak is, what my Portuguese practice and Duolingo streak are. It's like all 300 plus days. Um, but I've been in this very strong season of saying no to a lot of people for 8 months. And unless it's something that I have, like I feel like the moral obligation to do, I do it. But like I said, I've been spending hours and hours, up to 13 hours. Like I was just seeing I have an app called what's it called? Pomo Focus. So basically, it's a Pomodoro method application. And yesterday I did like 25 cycles of 30 minutes, and yeah, or more, like 30 something. I don't know. It's been weird, but I was like, damn, I spent like 14 hours yesterday sitting down in here, and I have meetings in my computer. That's why I'm looking at my monitor, because I got notes here that I will make sure when I talk about my computer down here. And then I'm taking meetings, I'm taking calls, and reading. I have two books here, plus another very important thing that I need to talk about. And I try to make an effort to live outside of my office. Now, that doesn't mean partying, drinking, or taking anything, dumb, but going to dinner with my parents, going to dinner with my sister, or at least doing some sort of like fitness group class. It's not even group, but like every weekend, Saturday morning, 7 a.m., I do boxing. And at least I have some sort of social interaction. I try to create meaningful connections. At least I'm like a little bit aware of that. Us as humans, we actually prosper when we have social interactions. Like we actually need them, And this, as a coach, if you're watching this, or as a business owner, this actually helps you better because you communicate with humans. You're always on meetings. You have sales calls. You have team members. You have all of that. So this helps you. Like this actually is helpful for you to actually get out there and do something with other people, not just living in your business. And again, you just gotta be careful with who you share your time with, because obviously if you're a business owner, your time equals money, and now more than ever. Like if you take the hours, and I think Hormozy said this, like you take all the hours that you work, divided by the time, by the money you've collected, then it's like it gives you some sort of hourly rate. So yes, seeing it in like the business matter, whatever, makes sense, but you also have to be mindful. Like yes, my time is worth this much. Like I charge $1,000 an hour for my time, so it's not like every time I go out, it's like, oh my god, I spent 3 hours out having dinner, so now I lost $3,000. Not like that, but it means that you have to have some sort of very strict understanding of time, like of your time. You just have to be mindful. You have to be very generous with the no's that you give people. You say, I very generous. I say no to a lot of people, a lot of opportunities, a lot of travel, a lot of plans, dates, everything. I say no, a lot of them. And you have to be careful with your yeses, but have some yeses. Have some of them. Just be mindful. And if you don't have people around you or anything like that, like if you're not married, you don't have like kids, I urge you, or not even that, honestly. Like if you're not surrounded by people who urge you to get better. So when I say married, it's like you're looking for like to look out for your family. But if you don't have people around you or anything like that that push you, I really urge you to buy mentorship, a good mentorship, obviously, where you put into a group of like-minded people who are smarter than you, people who've done way better than you, so that yes, you push yourself to be like those people, and you know exactly who you want to be, so that you have a clear vision of what to say no to. Okay, so like to give you an example, I'm in my hometown now. I'm moving out very soon, but to be honest, I don't care about a lot of people here. So I'm alone, except I have my family here. But in like I surround myself with those people, even if it's virtually, right? So with some of my clients, I speak about faith, I speak about life, I speak about MMA, other things, and even with my mentor, we speak about our relationship with God. We speak about guns too, everything. But I surround myself with people who I like to be associated with, and I like to be, and I look for, like, I look up to those people. So I'm mindful of where I want to be, so I'm very clear on what to say no to and what to say yes to. That's what I really want you to understand. But there's something else. So let me read you a page of this book, which I think is very important, especially now in this era where, where especially gurus out there, which makes me really mad, is they're always saying, get more customers, grow, 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 and they like give you the stupidest techniques to getting people, and then you go into this rabbit hole of just hustle and work. Which, yes, I love hustle, I love work, like, but you also have to have some sort of other things happening, and here's why. Marketers believe you need more and more clients to get what you want from life. You might have fallen prey to that, pumping money into ads, hiring appointment setters, and having a massive sales team. By going through that process, you realize how acquisition gets more expensive. Your business gets more complex. You're living in the middle of chaos and you can barely sleep. This leads to underappreciated value. You're so focused on delivering more and more that you miss the delivery of a remarkable experience that gives your clients enjoyment, which will make them appreciate your efforts, refer more people, and stay with you longer. This makes you feel out of integrity and not even close to your goal, which is freedom. Freedom of time, of headaches, and the roller coaster of uncertainty. Keep that in mind. And here's something else. Let me see what page this is. This is super powerful, right? So I'll read another excerpt for this book, super short, and I'll cut this video short. My life was divided between becoming a successful business owner and a father that keeps his family together. There was always a nagging feeling in the back of my mind about starting my own business. I got my start in the online space, the opening of a new things, all this. I worked my way onto the team that supported about 250 clients at the same time. I got promoted to client success director, and over 24 months I oversaw the journey of 1,000 clients. I also saw this company going from 7 to 8-figure consulting company. When discussing my move to Nashville, where the headquarters of the company were, my wife had enough. You're not even here when you're here. What's going on? As soon as I realized I was allowing my job to destroy my marriage and my family, I decided to take my destiny into my own hands. So before it is too late for you to see that and realize that, I want you to really think about your vision board, like your grandest vision, where you want to be. And yes, while we see all these TikToks that are super masculine and like just put your head down and work, I love that shit, by the way. I really love it. But you also have to be a little bit more conscious about that you don't want to be the slave of your dreams, and you spend so much time, so much energy working on your dreams that you forget to live your life. I honestly feel like there is a balance. There has to be. But I don't want you to fall prey into like hustle, 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 hustle. 10 years go by and it's like, what happened? I lost my relationship with my parents. I lost my relationship with my family. I don't have any friends. Maybe you have $1 million in your bank account, but at what cost? Just think about that, and I wish you nothing but success. And don't get me wrong, I love working, dude. I hustle every fucking day because I have big visions, but I also have to be a little bit conscious about all the other things. I don't want to miss life as it happens. So I'll see you in the next one, and happy growing.